beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I'm coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, on behalf of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, with this free, general, timeless, channeled tarot reading for you. So we'll see what messages want to come out today. I want to thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for being tuned in, tapped in, turned on, subscribing to the channel, tapping the bell for all the notifications, and giving each video you watch a thumbs up. Remember, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it, or don't. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, the choice is up to you, so make your choice responsibly, because you'll always be responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. We do what we do because we absolutely love and adore our brothers and sisters of humanity, and we know that as each one raises their vibration, it raises the vibration of the collective, and empowering the authentic self is what we enjoy doing, because we know that ultimately this raises the vibration for all of us. So for those of you who are going to take advantage of the opportunity to receive your free mini reading at the end of the session, make sure you send your donation minimum of $10 US. Anything less than $10 US sent is automatically received as a love donation. And if you want to do that, that's highly appreciated too. If you send your donation for a reading, let me know where I can find it and what your question is, and I will get to your personal at the end of this general message. So sit back, relax, stay for a bit, and let's have a sit and listen to what Spirit's going to channel through for us today. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, so let's get right into your message today. Shout out to True Blue Bunny, our first commenter of the day. And we're going to begin with something from this beautiful book my daughter gave me, The Daily Calm, Photos and Wisdom to Soothe Your Spirit. So let's see. Show me with the download. Show me the energy of the download message that I am to deliver today. So flip, back and forth. Flip. What do we have for the message today? Here we go. 1,000 words leave not the same deep print as does a single deed. Whoa, that's saying a lot to me. 1,000 words leave not the same deep print as does a single deed. I heard somebody could tell you all types of stuff, but what are the show me you really love me. Actions speak louder than words. That's what I heard. Yeah, because they could tell you they love you till the sun come up, but what are their actions showing is what's coming up in there. Okay, are their actions of love? Did their actions match the words? I can tell you I love you till I'm blue in the face. But if I treat you like I don't love you, then it's only going to take you so long to figure that out, right? So let's see what we have from the P&Q Oracle. If you're new here, this is the deck designed by my two grandsons over, I think they've been doing this deck for about a year now, at least a year. I remember when it started, it was just a few cards, and now look at all these cards they've drawn for me. So let's see, what is the download message today? What is the download message today? Let's just God, thank you. So thankful and grateful to be of service. Praise in all of my days. Also, all of my service, half off, 50% off until further notice. It's going to be a limited time. That's blinging service, nail services, and tarot services, of course. So if you've been waiting to get your nails done by me and you're here in Vegas, now is the time to get it popping. Whether you've been with me before, whether you're new, whether you already got my nails on and whatever. So like Liza, you sent me $150 last night, honey. You about to get your nails turned the fuck out because it's 50% off. So now that's like $300 worth of nails you just paid for. Okay. So, if you want your tarot reading, you can get if you send me the full amount, then I'm going to give you double the amount of time what the tarot reading service is. Whatever it is, that's how it works. So that's what we got going on. until further notice. God said God will let me know when to stop this New Year's celebration. We're celebrating the 6th year, okay? So let's see what we have here. This is, Quentin just drew this last month. It's a rainbow. So the rainbow always makes me think of chakra colors. And of course, that rainbow pride type of lifestyle. I love it. Okay, here we go. So the rainbow. And you know, one thing I hear, when your chakras are aligned, when your chakras are all turned all the way up, in other words, if everything is smooth functioning and smooth sailing, you're going to be whole. And when somebody gives you all these words, one act that goes counterproductive to all the words they've been telling you, oh, you going to see that shit right off the bat. I hear you going to see that shit right off the bat. Okay. Oh, yes. Jasmine asked if I do shadow work. Girl, all the time, especially on myself. So I've been doing my own shadow work, so I definitely could help you with that. So let's see what deck they're showing me to use my Color Your Own Tarot deck today for our message. So let me pull that out. And you know what? Did you see the Tarot in the Shadows from last night? Because whoa, we used the I Know deck. This is actually a trivia game. I'm going to use these cards again today as our clarifier. I feel like I need to pull an oracle message. What deck is the oracle? Oh, they said pull the postcard from Spirit. Okay, that'll be our oracle message. So we ain't even going to look at the oracle message yet. We'll be looking at this message last, as we always do, because it's always beautiful to see how Spirit guides us right to the perfect words for what's coming. Okay, so let's see what we have. What's coming out? What is the card for this download, please and thank you? Here we go. We're going to pull this. I'm going to put it on my mouse pad so I remember to read it to you. Oh, Lord. So thankful and grateful. Oh, that's the one. This one right here. Okay, so we're going to leave that up there. We'll look at that once we've done channeled this message through. So the Color Your Own Tarot. I've been working on coloring these cards for years now. And some of them are scribbled on because my babies didn't got a hold of them. Mickey has her little scribbles all over this deck. She was just a little baby back then, my little niece daughter. Okay, I love that baby. And one of these days, she's going to see this message. And honey, yes, Auntie loves you so much. She was so confused when she was a baby because my daughter would call me mom. My grandsons would call me grandma, and I was her auntie. So this child would call me auntie, mom, and grandma, any of them. She just called me anything, and I answered. It was so fun. So, again, for the limited time only until further notice, I know even in the introduction, I said $10 because it's always been $10 for the longest now. But all of my services are 50% off for a limited time only until further notice, celebrating the 6th year of 2022. So even your personals, $5. So start sending those in if you want to get your personal mini at the end of this live session. I'll be happy to pull cards for you and answer your one question for $5 US, not $5 Jamaican dollars, not $5 African dollars, $5 US. Do the conversion before you send your money because I know we're worldwide right now. And then $5 US will get you one personal answer to your personal question. There is nothing out of bounds, nothing off limits. Okay. But hey, it's not, I will not be held responsible for the shit talking that come out of my mouth. Cause hey, we channel in a whole nother way. So show me your energy. Show me oh, no, they said, show me this situation. Okay. What's the situation then? What's the situation? What's happening in the download? Please and thank you. What is the message for the download? What is happening? What's going on? I tell you what's going on. There it is. What's going on? We have the Knight of Wands. Big change being ushered in. The only thing you can see is the wand. So it's like, all you know is this is what I've got to do. Okay, Knight of Wands. I don't know what's going to come out of this deck. Because last night, the shit got deep, it got thick, it got heavy. We had to bury ourselves up out all that shit. Okay, so let's see. Clarify, why is the Knight of Wands showing up here in the situation, please and thank you. And they said, go ahead and pull a 9-card spread around this. So let's see what we got. All right. Knight of Wands. Clarify, why is the Knight of Wands showing up here today for the download? Clarify this Knight of Wands. Why is this Knight of Wands here? What's he trying to say? What's he doing? He bringing in an opportunity, saying, come on, let's go do something. He's saying, hey, I got this idea. You want to join in? He's saying, hey, let's go have some fun. Let's do something. Let's go take a walk. Let's go. Okay, let's see what he's talking about here. This card came out. Oh, it's emojis. We have emojis. Look at this. It's symbols. They're called emojis. So let's see what we have. Emojis. Okay, so this is a trivia game, but we're channeling the messages to clarify. So, true or false? Emojis were first used on the Apple iPhone. False. They were originally used in the late 1990s in Japan. Okay, so for somebody you may find strong relevance to this, if you are Japanese or of Asian descent, 1990, a significant year in your life. What happened in 1990? Okay, something happened in 1990. Now, the second trivia point about emojis. Which emoji was named Word of the Year by Oxford Dictionaries in 2015? And it's face of tears with tears of joy. So there's something here about this opportunity coming in, a very happy making. It brings the face with tears of joy. Now, the ones that are not highlighted, which were not the answer to the question, was boy and girl with the heart. So for somebody here, you're taking action. You may have a face with tears full of joy because of a meeting of a boy and a girl with heart. And there's something about red lips as well as another option that was not the correct answer. So red lips, boy and heart with a girl, and face with tears of joy. For somebody here, this is a situation that's coming in. There's an opportunity here that puts a boy and a girl with a similar heart together. Okay, there's red lips. That's passion. That's root chakra. That's friskiness. Okay, that's red lips. I mean, that's hot. That's sexy shit. Okay, let's see the third point about emojis. Which celebrity is behind the Kimoji app? Fucking Kim Kardashian West. Okay, Kim Kardashian West. Somebody got a Kardashian ass. That's what I heard. Okay. So somebody might think that you're really freaking hot. I feel like this is about a passionate opportunity coming in, a passionate offer. Somebody thinking you're hot is a situation. Somebody coming in and saying, hey, let's do this, let's do that, because you're hot. They got the red lips, the face with tears of joy. Okay, and that Kardashian ass. That's when I see the name Kim Kardashian. That's what I think. Because I've been saying that Kardashian ass. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so let's look at if this is the situation. Let's see your energy in this. What is your current energy in this? Thank you. What is your current energy in this? Your current energy in this. Whoa, the devil. Yeah, you totally. Are you up? Are you? Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. Okay, the devil. Somebody here is sexually attracted. Somebody got a big ego. Such a big ego. For somebody here, the devil card is talking about ego. For somebody here, the devil card is talking about Capricorn. For somebody here, you're highly attracted to somebody, and maybe you've got a little bit of fears in there in this attraction. Let's go ahead and clarify the devil. Why is the devil card showing up as your energy in the spread today? Ooh, are you triggering the fuck out of somebody, or are you triggered when I hear your name? Triggered when I see your face? Okay, so there's something here about, are you triggered because of your past? Just if somebody here reminds you of the past, that if this Knight of Wands is somebody for your past is coming in, they really frisky. They might want to get it in with you because, you know, the Knight of Wands, this is that player energy, big player. Okay, big player, I see you. Somebody here, a big player in this situation. Somebody here unreliable. They don't got no fucking follow through, but they got a big eye fix on you. Or okay, and you're saying, oh, you're my weakness. Okay, is this about an attraction where? Hold on, that's too many fucking cards. Can I just have one? Okay, they said just take the top one. For someone, this is a situation where you're just having a strong attraction to somebody and you don't know what else is there. You've got more to uncover, okay? But you're feeling a draw to something. You're feeling compelled. The word compelled is coming to mind. So you're feeling compelled to check something out. Let's see what we have. Clarifying the devil card. Oh, spiritual leader. Look at that. Buddha, Zen. So if you're a spiritual leader, first thing I'm hearing is when you're triggered, you're about to do the fucking processes or what they call shadow work interestingly enough, was just asked about shadow work, right? You're going to do the shadow work. Spiritual leader. Well, do you know who this is? That's the Buddha. Buddha, baby. Somebody is a 420 friendly. Hey, okay. So true or false? The term Buddha describes the major God figure of Buddhism. False. A Buddha is a spiritually awakened human. There have been 28 people considered to be Buddhas. Oh, and immediately with this devil energy coming up, you being triggered in this experience, they say if you continue to do these processes of mastering your shadow, you're doing the work of the Buddha. See, the Buddha cannot be the Buddha unless they've mastered their shadow. They did the processes. They recognize their triggers. They do what the hell they had to do to not allow the triggers to control their vessel. Okay, and so yesterday in the shadows, there was something about not being controlled by the vessel, but taking control over the physical vessel. In other words, the body don't dictate what you do what you do, because the spiritual is guiding the body. Okay, what else? The second point here about the Buddha. And remember, this is a 1 out of 3 is correct. So which of these concepts does not originate with Buddhism? One was the Eightfold Path, the second option, the 5 pillars, and the third is the 4 Noble Truths. So the Eightfold Path does originate with Buddhism. The 4 Noble Truths does originate with Buddhism. The 5 pillars does not originate with Buddhism. Now, I'm channeling off of the freaking numbers here. Hello, people, I'm saying. Okay, so what does come with Buddha? The 4 Noble Truths. 4 Noble Truths. 4 stability, foundations. 4 legs on the table, 4 legs on a chair, 4 directions, 4 major elements: earth, air, wind, fire. Okay. Earth, earth, air, fire, water. Okay. I said earth, air, wind, fire. I'm like, hold on, that wasn't right. Okay. So the 4 Noble Truths, the basics. I'm getting the basics. Okay. The 4 directions: north, south, east, west. Okay. So this is about 4 stabilizing truths. Okay. And so it's about being grounded. It's about being stable in your spirituality, in grounding yourself. I'm hearing grounding yourself when these triggers come up is the way of the Buddha, which is the enlightened human. Okay. The other thing that does come in Buddhism is the Eightfold Path. So what I get is doubling that up. So interesting, because I see it doubling up. So what you're being very drawn to something that's going to help you double up in this Buddha path. Okay, that's what you're being compelled and drawn to go into. Okay, what does not come with Buddhism is the 5 pillars. What are pillars? They are posts used to hold up a structure, right? 5 for me is a number of change. It's a number of difficulty. It's a number of challenge. It's a number of battle. It's a number of warring and difficulty. And God dang, what the fuck am I going to do with all this bullshit? Stress is in a 5. Okay, so what does not come in Buddhism in the way of the Buddha in being a spiritually awakened human is when you're spiritually awakened, shit is not, when this trigger comes up, you're not going to go into that chaos stuff. Why? Because you have stability and you double up on that when these triggering shits come into your experience. Okay. So what is the third point here? What is the term for the teachings of the Buddha? Is called Dharma. So the teachings of the Buddha is called Dharma. Not karma, Dharma. Okay. They're saying look up Dharma to get more details. So hold on a second. Let's see what we can find about Dharma. If it gives us more. Okay. In Indian religion, the eternal and inherent nature of reality regarded in Hinduism as a cosmic law underlying right behavior and social order. So in Dharma, in Indian religion, in Hinduism, Dharma relates to the cosmic law. You know, one of the things we talked a lot about on this channel is The fucking laws of the universe are working on your behalf. They're working for you. You're working with them, whether you know it or not. Some of y'all is working with your spiritual laws, with the universal laws of the way shit works on planet Earth. Like a person who's behind the wheel of a car with no goddamn steering wheel and blindfolded. You just fucking crashing into this, crashing into that, because you don't know how to use these laws of the universe. So here we're creating the empowerment and the empowerment of the authentic human in your pure positive energy by creating awareness of how to apply these laws in our life in order to shift energies, to remove the blind field, to put the fucking steering wheel on the car, put your hands on the wheel and drive this bitch where you want to go. Okay. Whew. Back to the definitions. In Buddhism, the nature of reality regarded as a universal truth taught by the Buddha, the teaching of Buddhism. Okay. And then Dharma, an aspect of truth or reality. Okay. So Dharma has a lot to do with truth, cosmic laws, and universal truth. Okay. That's what we got from the internet definitions. Now, with that being said and done, let's see what's happening on the other side of the table. If you are showing up as the devil, you might be a Capricorn, okay? If you're a Capricorn who is spiritually awakened human. If you're triggered, you are spiritually awakened enough, regardless of your zodiac sign, you are spiritually awakened enough to deal with the triggers that come your way when somebody come in and they might want to say something. They might be very passionate. They might be hot to trap for you. Okay, let's see. I heard thought, that hole over there. Okay, show me who's on the other side. Who or what is on the other side of this? The Four of Wands. Ooh, and this is reminding me, I had a whole conversation. Somebody I know having an experience where another person, all they want to do is marry him. And it's like, but that person don't even know me. But you want to marry me. We don't even live a lifestyle that goes together. You go to bed at 9 o'clock and I'd be barely getting ready to go out at 10:30. So what the fuck? How are we supposed to live a married life? You don't ever want to go do nothing. And I have my times at home, but I'm always out, doing shit. So there's something here about somebody here, Four of Wands. I also see, interesting. The other thing I'm getting before I get this, because this might take a minute. The other thing that I see with that Four of Wands is this person is being spiritually activated, okay? There's a spiritual activation going on the other side of the table. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because Wands represent fire sign energy, okay? So somebody here, very passionate, somebody here could be talking about marriage. They say red flag for people who want to marry you before they fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? Huge red flag. If they're coming in talking about marriage right off the bat, they might still have some trigger work to do. And I feel like you know this, okay? And you know this, man. That's what I heard. Okay, clarifying the Four of Wands. What do we have? Oh, look at that. It's a game. Anybody know what that game is? I haven't played this game in forever. Let's play Scrabble. Okay, Scrabble. True or false? In the English edition of Scrabble, the letter Q is worth 8 points. Okay, false. Q is worth 10 points. So Q, interesting what I just channeled off of that tidbit. Q, the Q is a go signal. What's the Q? If you're on stage, you have cues. If you're acting, you have cues that tell you, okay, it's go time, right? The Q is worth 10 points. The question was, is the Q worth 8 points? Okay. So on the other side of the table, is the Q to go 8 points around and around and around and around, infinite, as above, so below, round and around and around? No, that's not true. You don't need to go round and around and around and around with somebody when you know what the fuck it is. And what do we say? Red flag. If they want to jump into marriage with you and they don't even fucking know you yet, they don't even know your lifestyle, they don't even know how you do, how you move, how you groove, they don't even know if they could dance with you down this life. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to jump into marriage, jump into your house, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get committed and all official and shit right away. It's like, hold on a second. So the Q is worth 10 points. 10 for me is wholeness, physical 3D reality wholeness. You got 10 fingers and 10 toes, you're whole. If the baby comes out, people say it all the time, if the baby's born with 10 fingers and 10 toes, I'll be happy. That's all I want. And when they say that, what they're saying is born healthy, right? So following the cues is worth 10 points, and this brings physical wholeness. So somebody here is being spiritually activated, and maybe you're the fucking trigger. Why? Because you're in your Buddha energy. When you're the Buddha, nothing really bothers you. So they might be triggered when they hear your name or when they see your face. But all that is about getting this person to spiritually activate. Okay, so on the other side of the table, somebody's being spiritually activated. The second is a three option question. So let's see which of these statements is true. The letter J is worth 6 points. That's a falsehood. There are no Q's in the German language edition. That's bullshit too. There is an edition based on The Hobbit. That's true. So there's a Scrabble edition based on The Hobbit. The Hobbit, what do I remember about The Hobbit? The Hobbit was about a quest. So this person is being spiritually initiated into a quest that's going to take them on a journey. So on the other side of the table, this person is about to be on a journey, a very important journey, a life-changing journey, an epic journey. They'll have battles, they'll have enemies, they'll have challenges to overcome. This person somebody is being initiated into a spiritual evolution that's going to take him through a whole like epic journey. It is movie worthy is what I heard. Okay. The third point about this Scrabble game, clarifying the Four of Wands, is how many bonus points are how many bonus points are awarded for using all 7 letters in your bank at one time? And it's 50 bonus points. Now, here's the thing I'm getting with that. If y'all been with me for a minute, you already know this. But for all you new ones, 7 for me is a number of spiritual wholeness. So 10 digits on your fingers, in your toes, is physical wholeness. For me, 7 is a number of spirituality and spiritual wholeness. So the spiritual wholeness, if this person in your experience comes at this situation and uses spiritual wholeness, if they apply and they do the spiritual processes that they're being brought to, then they get 50 points for that. Okay, 50 points is a lot of points. So that's like a big score. It's going to level them up. I heard, and that's half of, I heard if because it's 50 is half of 100, right? Then they're doing their half in the physical, and spirit will meet them the other half. Okay. So what's happening? Somebody here with the Knight of Wands is being triggered. Okay, somebody here with the Knight of Wands having some emotions. The other thing that's coming in with this Knight of Wands and the emojis is sometimes the attraction to a person, it feels oh so sexual. It feels oh so passionate. It feels like, are you the one for me type of shit. But sometimes it's not meant to be that. Sometimes spirit, because what we've channeled and what we've learned through this channel is when God is calling you to something, the intense emotion, the intense draw that you feel is gonna feel like sexual healing, romantic attraction. It might feel like love, because those are the vibes that are most aligned with that energy of what is divine, that creator energy. And God is trying to create something with you. God is trying to create something with you. So when you remember that your emotions are more of a navigational system to guide you in your path, there is an attraction here that could totally turn out to be romantic, but it doesn't always mean that it's romantic. And that's been huge for me over the last year when God showed me this probably about 2 years ago. But over this last year, it's been even like more actively applied in my life and more evident, where this attraction that you feel is not always about somebody who's going to be in your life forever. It don't always mean y'all need to have sex. It don't always mean they're going to be all lovey-dovey with you and all that shit. But it's always evident that spirit has brought you here for a reason. So there's some sort of spiritual purpose, some sort of activation that needs to happen there. So if you stop feeling that romantic pull as, well, you're going to be my baby and we're going to be together forever. If you would just stop just assuming that it's that right off of the bat, you're going to save yourself a whole lot of fucking stress, I hear, because sometimes the attraction that you feel is for another purpose. And with you being tribe, I mean, y'all know how to vibe with the universe. Y'all understand these universal laws. And a lot of the times when you're that spiritually awakened human and you're a spiritual leader, you attract, people are attracted to you so that they can get triggered into their spiritual awakening. They might not like it, but that's what the fuck it is. So, what else do we want to look at? Okay. So I'm hearing, what is the purpose of this attraction? What is it that spirit is trying to accomplish in this attraction? Let's look at that. What is it that spirit is trying to accomplish through this attraction? And we have the Page of Swords. Oh, okay. Somebody's been wanting to know something. There was a question asked, and the solution is presented in this attraction. Whew. So did you ask God? Did somebody here ask for some information? Somebody asked for something, and then the solution is presented in this attraction. Okay. So clarify, why is the Page of Swords here? In the purpose of this connection, of the purpose of this attraction, and the purpose of this experience. It actually looks like it's a temporary experience. So let's see what we have. Oh, artist. An artist comes through. Artist. Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Men have called you. I don't know if that's the tone right, but that's what I heard. Okay. We have Leonardo Da Vinci. This is so cool for me because, you know what? I have this comic book that I've had since like 2008 or something like that, 2007, 2008. I bought this cute little notebook for my nail clients to write their reviews in, so people that came in could read, and I posted pictures of it and stuff like that. And so on a personal note, and for somebody this might apply, I was called the Leonardo Da Vinci of nails, okay? So you asked a question. It could have something to do with your creative skills, talents, and abilities. This also is, I'm hearing, interesting. So I'm hearing, they're taking me back to an experience I had where I was driving down Desert Inn Road, and God was like, okay, we're going to have you speak in front of a huge stadium of people and tell them what you've learned. And I'm like, I remember replying to God. And mind you, I'm in the car by myself. Thank God I was by myself. I said, you know what? I don't have no problem talking. I always got something to talk about. But as far as getting all these people into the fucking audience, into a stadium and shit, and setting all that up, you better figure that out, because I don't know how to do that. Okay, so either you gonna make it happen, and you just give me a time and a date to show up. I'll be there, but you gotta have to put all that shit together. I don't know how to get all these people together. Well, clearly it's working better and better, because thank you for the growth on the channel, y'all. Okay. Leonardo Da Vinci. How does this card clarify the Page of Swords? Let's see what we can dig out. So true or false? Da Vinci developed plans to build a helicopter. True. However, he lacked the proper materials to build it. Okay, so you asked a question. Oh, God, I love using these I know cards. Oh, my God, it's epic. It's mind-blowing. Okay. So here you are asking a question. You said, God, and I love that I channeled everything I just did about the whole, like, speaking to a stadium full of people thing, because this is that energy. It's like, okay, he had plans to develop a helicopter. Yes, he did. He had plans to develop a helicopter, but he didn't have the proper materials to build it. So it's like, okay, God, sure, I'll speak in front of your people. I'll talk about whatever you want me to talk about. But how the fuck are you going to get these people together? That's your job to figure out. So here you go. You say, okay, God, I got this part. Okay, so the purpose of this is somebody has a plan, but maybe they don't know what they need to enact that plan. There's some missing elements that need to be gathered, and that's what this connection is about. There are elements that need to be gathered in order to be able to produce the product. So what is the product? Okay, because somebody has some questions. Somebody want to learn something. All right, so somebody wants to make a positive change in their life. Okay, the multiple option. Besides being a painter, which of these professions did he practice? He was not a physician. He was not an astronomer. He was an architect. So this connection is not about healing. It's not about healing. It's not about teaching them about their sun sign and all the astrology. It's not about that. It's about teaching them how to design. The architect is the creator. It's the designer of what will be. So the purpose of this connection is about becoming the architect of your life. That is the purpose of this connection. Okay. All right. Give either the Italian or French name for Mona Lisa. Italian is La Gioconda, or in French, La Conde. So Italian and French coming through. Somebody is Italian or French. I don't know. Whatever. Somebody's Mona Lisa, or your name is Mona, or your name is Lisa. Somebody here is named Mona Lisa. Somebody here is Italian, French. Okay. Somebody has that in their heritage. Okay. What else? Anything else? The question. Trying to understand. I heard Ancestry.com. Somebody here recently did some Ancestry.com. You're trying to get to the roots of your background, okay? But Spirit is like, hold on. Why are you so worried about the physical background? You need to be worried about your spiritual background. You need to be more focused on that. Spirit is like, listen, we don't need you to give more attention to your spirituality at this point. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see what background experience prepared you for this experience with this other person, because now you're in the devil energy and you're a spiritual leader. So what's the background experience for you that got you prepared for this? What's in your past that brought you here? And we have the Four of Pentacles. And we talked about the energy of 4 here. Grounding, stability. Okay, you got real stable in your own energy. The Four of Pentacles for me also talks about pulling your energy back, doing the heart chakra processes that helps you heal your own heart. Okay, so you've done processes that help you heal your heart energy. Okay, you have, you're in your own energy very powerfully, right? You've recovered from so much. You've provided yourself through the processes that you've gone through a stable and firm foundation in your own energy. And this is why you are the spiritual leader. You're the Buddha. You're the Buddha. And something about voodoo. Who is voodoo? What the heck is voodoo all about? Something voodoo. And you got your 4 noble truths here. The 4 noble truths coming out is highly significant here. Yeah, 4 noble truths coming out highly significant in this experience in regards to your background. But let's pull a clarifier. What is a clarifier for the 4 of Pentacles in your background that prepared you for this? What is it in your background that prepared you for this? You found your grounding, you found stability, you found your confidence, you got a firm foundation, you found success in that, you're securing yourself, you're securing your own energy. Okay, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, we have this dude is back. Oh my God, it's Steve Carroll again. This is definitely a follow-up to last night's Tarot in the Shadow message. So if you haven't seen that already, if you're busy, you might need some headphones because this is a 2-hour long session. Oh my God. It took us 2 hours to get through 9 cards last night because we were just channeling so fucking much. So what is it in your background that prepared you for this experience? Is with Steve Carroll, you became Little Miss Sunshine. Okay, because the first is a true or false. Carroll's first film role was in Little Miss Sunshine. That's false. Before he became Little Miss Sunshine, so what is Little Miss Sunshine? Little Miss Sunshine, a sun, a self-generating energy. Dude, you are generating power and energy. You're radiant. The sun is going to shine no matter what the fuck comes. You got stability in that. But before you did that, before that, Carol had been in Bruce Almighty, The Anchorman, and The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty is where Steve Carroll was Noah. Ain't it? And I hope I got that right, because that's yesterday I was talking about him being Moses. No, he did not part the Red Sea. This was about him being Noah. What did he do? He built a fucking ark to save his family and the animals. And the animals came out in the message yesterday. Unawakened humans is how that came out. If spiritually awakened humans is the Buddha, then the spiritually gestational humans would be the animals. Okay. The Anchorman, I've been telling you, that you, love and peace and happiness, tribe, are here to ground the age of fucking Aquarius. You are anchoring the age of Aquarius. This is what you have done. This is in your past, okay? And the 40-year-old virgin, 40 days and nights in the desert, okay? In this new energy. So, is it 40 days and nights? Are you 40 years old? Is it 40 weeks? There's something here about the number 40. Again, the number 4 coming through. Okay, you found your stability while you are wandering in the fucking desert, anchoring. Whoa, the age of Aquarius. They just gave me some fucking more. Oh my God. If you know me, you know that a year prior to COVID, I was out in the desert. I was guided to do some stuff while the girls got stuck out in the desert. Oh my God, huge energy there. Were you guided to do some spiritual process on your own? Yes, you were. That's what qualified you to be in this position. That's why you are attracting somebody here for this spiritual awakening. All right, so let's see what's this person's background that is bringing them to you. What is this person's background that is bringing them to you? So there's something about this person in their past that has attracted them to you for this initiation. Let's take a peek. What is that? What is that? What's their background energy that's attracting them to you in this? Okay. And we have the 2 of Wands, and it flipped itself in reverse, and it came out with the Hangman in reverse. It said, put the Hangman back on the deck. Okay, so what they're getting is this person had a separation. This person separated themselves from something or someone or from some experience, from some behavior, from some attitude, from some belief. This person was in their past. They decided to, I hear, stretch yourself so you can see what your dreams feel like. This person is ready because they made a choice to move away from something so that they can move towards something else, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify why is this 2 of Wands in reverse here in the person on the other side path. I want to bring up that there is fire energy there again. So for somebody, you're definitely having this experience with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What do we have clarifying it? It's a bird. What kind of bird is it? Do you know? It's a toucan. Toucan Sam. Somebody's favorite cereal here is Fruit Loops. Somebody a loop-de-loop. What the heck? I hear somebody separated themselves from some crazy making energy. Somebody here, they made a choice that they were, somebody here literally just made a choice that they were like, you know what? I'm not fucking crazy. But you know, if I keep doing this, I'm going to make myself fucking crazy. And now Albert Einstein insanity is continuing to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result coming through. So this person here in the past, they separated themselves from a crazy making energy. They stopped doing a repetitive habit because they saw that if they kept doing it, the shit was going to make them go batshit crazy. They saw that if they kept doing it, it was going to make their life go out of whack, make their energy out of whack. They didn't like how they felt while they was doing whatever the hell it was that they was doing in the past. So they separated themselves for it. Now, second point about the toucan. Toucans are in the same order as which of these birds? It's not crows. It's not pelicans. It is woodpeckers. So let's see what crows. Okay. So this person in the past, the toucans, there's something about crows. When I saw crows, they said truth. Okay. So crows representing truth. This person did not have a grasp on some truth about themselves in the past. And that was what was bringing up the resistant energy in the past connection that was making them crazy. If this person had a firm handle on their own truth, then they would already be in the Buddha energy. So clearly part of what's attracting them to you is their need for this truth. Again, with the Leonardo Da Vinci clarifying the Page of Swords, there was a question. There was a need for some information. They're looking for the truth. Okay. Pelicans. This person was not in the pelican energy. And what I'm getting from pelicans is them ocean birds that they go fishing with their beak, right? So what I'm getting in tarot, water representing emotions, okay? And the feeding of the pelican, grabbing the fish in their beak and all that water, being able to grab that all in their beak is showing me like this person in the past, they might have been caught up with a vampiric partner or a vampiric situation. Something was drawn from their energy, or maybe they decided, you know what, this is not emotionally satisfying to me. So they separated from it. At the very least, that's what happened. For some, this person that they were having experience with was trying to draw them into needing them so much. This person was trying to make them their personal feeding ground, something like that. This person didn't want to get involved in a narcissistic, vampiric energy vampire connection, or that's what they broke free from. Okay, now, what kind of toucans are in the same order of which of these birds? They are in the same order as woodpeckers. So woodpeckers. First off, these birds make noise. I'm hearing noise because I'm seeing woody woodpecker. He makes noise when he pecks at the wood. Okay, so what I'm getting, okay. This person has been making small strides to do the shadow work processes on their own to the best of their ability. Because what they're showing me is the woodpecker pecks through the wood in order to find the bugs that are inside to eat them, because that's what it does. Okay. The other thing I'm getting is this person speaks up for themselves as much as they can. This person used a mouthpiece. Number one, they used a mouthpiece and they make noise. They ain't gonna fucking stay quiet. So I see in the past, they separated their energy from something that was a lie. There was a deceitful energy. There was a vampiric energy, vampire energy, and they were doing everything that they could to nurture themselves and bring themselves out of it. It took, I hear they had to work at it for a while to get out of this situation. Yeah, this person had to work at this to get out of this situation. They don't want to deal with no fucking energy vampire. Somebody was trying to make them codependent in this connection. That shit didn't fucking work. All right, the third point about the toucan. Toucans are native to 2 continents. Name 2 of these continents. The first is North America, specifically Central America or South America. So toucans are native to North America, well, Central America and South America. So North, Central, and South America coming through in the card. So this person, whoever they're dealing with, if this is your personal reading, and the person on the other side is probably physically located in the Americas. Let's just leave it there. Okay, what about the Americas? They're coming with the, what is it? What do they call it? The New World. The New World. Back in the day, when the Europeans found the Americas, it was the New World. But actually, it was the Old World. So there's something here about, because the Americas were here, and they're saying Pangea. At one time, it was all whole. Then it separated. Okay, the continental drift caused separation. So what I'm getting here is this person is, to them, it's all new. This dealing with codependent energies, separating themselves. For them, this is a new experience. Okay, but they're beginning to tap into ancient wisdom. They're getting to tap into something that was actually always there, but they're discovering it for the first time, is the way it's coming through. All right. So let's see what you can expect this person to do moving forward. This person in your experience, what can we expect them to do moving forward? What actions will they take? This one, whoa, the Ace of Cups, self-love. This is awesome. I love to see self-love there. Now, something else fell out. They said, look at it and put it back in the deck. And it's the Page of Cups. So this person is going to be learning about self-love, is what I'm getting with that. Okay, so this person is going to begin to, they're going to be feeling a lot better. The spiritual initiation that's coming through with you is going to help them raise their vibration. It's going to help them know, it's like very confirming for them that they've done what they ought to have done. And then the energy of the only real ride or die you'll ever have in this life is you. So love yourself consistently. So that's something that is coming up for this person. That's the energy they're going to go into, which is great, because you know what? If the people around you, whether it's in an intimate relationship or a friendship relationship or a family relationship, if they have self-love, then they have more love to give, because it's only in self-love where you radiate and overflow. You can't radiate and overflow from an empty cup, honey. If you ain't taking care of yourself, have fun trying to take care of everybody else because you're going to be stuck in stress and some more shit. This person is learning how to take care of themselves, and they're going to accomplish that. So clarify this Ace of Cups as far as what actions we can expect from the other side of the table. And for somebody, if this is, this person might literally fall in love with you. You know what I'm saying? They might be thinking about something big, but let's see what we got coming out clarifying. We got the World Landmark. This was in last night's reading as well. And it's the London Eye. So let's look at these facts. Okay. First fact, true or false? George Ferris invented the Ferris wheel for the 1893 Chicago World Fair. True. He wanted to outdo the Eiffel Tower, which had been built in 1889 Paris World Fair. Now, today, what's coming through is there's a 4-year difference in there. So they're the number 4 again coming through. This is about stability. This is about heart chakra energy. Hello. This person wants to outdo what was before, okay? Because something here put them into power. I'm looking at the number 1889 of the world, the Paris World Fair. 1889 is there. And so in the middle of the 1 and the 9, you have 88. There's power. As above, so below power. This is power in partnership. This is power in duality. Okay, so this person is going to master some aspects of their own shadows as they're triggered by you. Okay, to do so, they're being initiated onto a new level of evolution for themselves because they're triggered by you. Okay, and the 1 and the 9 coming together, it's like the 1 and the 9 makes 10. Okay. So there is a physical wholeness in this is coming through. Again, something about Chicago, something about Paris for somebody here. Okay, the second one. About how many stories tall is the London Eye? No, it's not 10 stories tall. It's not 25 stories tall. It's 40 stories tall. So this person going to build big stability with infinite potential because of their self-love that involves in this, where it does lead to romantic connection. This is something that leads to long-term stability with the infinite potential there. Okay. Now, the third fun fact about the London Eye is name the river on whose bank the London Eye is located, and it's the Thames River. So somebody, Thames, James, Yams, got them yams. I don't know. Something about that coming through. The Wheel of Fortune, though, we talked about the Wheel of Fortune is how this looks like to me. Very Wheel of Fortune energy. Okay. So there's something here about this person wrapping up old cycles. Okay. And they're doing this through the energy of self-love, through creating a greater sense of awareness of their authentic self, their authentic nature, their authentic power. Okay. What is happening? Okay. No, they said next thing, we're going to give you guidance for the next step ahead for you to take in this connection. Okay. What do we have guiding you in this connection? What's the next best step for you in this connection? And again, now that my attention is going back over here to the rainbow card, this is about wholeness, spiritual wholeness, having all your chakras turned all the way up. Yeah. Okay. And then the book, 1,000 words leave not the same deep print as does a single deed. So it's like, it's one thing that somebody has to do here that's going to change everything. So what's the guidance for you? What's the next best step for you in this connection? The Knight of Cups. Keep following the spiritual guidance. Okay, the Knight of Cups, for me, first off, this is where this person is coming to you in romance. Okay, this is about you accepting the opportunity. This is about you going into it fun, lighthearted, and playful, ready to flirt, have a good time, something like that. Okay. But the other thing that Knight of Cups has come through for a long time now is spirit is guiding you. Because for me, water not only represents emotion, but that's that spiritual guidance. That's that spirit is guiding you through your intuition. Okay. And showing you through signs, through synchronicities, through happenings in your life, what to do. Okay. So it's like you might in this experience channel. So if there's anything that you do to prepare yourself mentally to channel, you're going to be channeling. I don't feel like you have to do anything physically, but somebody here, you have that in your head, like, I got to do this before I can channel. I got to wear my special necklace or something like that. Spirit is like, can you get away from that at some point and just realize that you require nothing? There is no ceremony. There is no pomp, and there is no fucking tool that is greater than you. Okay. But you will follow the spiritual guidance. Okay. And you will allow this person to approach you as the guidance here. So let's see. What is the clarifier? Why is this Knight of Cups here in the guidance of what you should do about this connection? The next best step you got to take, how you should approach it, what you got to do here, what is Spirit guiding you to do? Clarify this Knight of Cups, please. And thank you. Why is this Knight of Cups here? That's not it. What is it? One card. There it is. Okay, thank you. Much better. All right, it's this. Ooh, it's a plant. Look at this. What's that plant, people? It's a water lily. I love. Because this plant grows on top of the waters. So what are you supposed to do? Guidance for you. Let this thing grow on top of the emotions. Don't sink into the emotions. Don't drown in the emotions. Ride on top of the emotions. Let it blossom and unfold. But let's see what the questions and the facts on the back has to say. Water lily, true or false? The flowers of tropical water lilies can open up both during the day and at night. That is it. That is true. So what you need to do is, for some of you, you'll communicate with this person. You'll have interactions with this person day and night. Okay. And there's also the energy of whether this person approaches you and they're feeling fantastic or they're feeling low. Entertain it, because you can create awareness. You can make something blossom no matter how they're feeling when you see them. Okay. Second point about water lilies. Which of these is a type of water lily? It's not duckweed. Duckweed. The duck came out in last night's reading as well, but it's not duckweed. So what I'm getting is, I don't know what duckweed looks like, but they're giving me a duck tangled up in the weeds. So what you don't want to do is get caught up in what emotional place this person is in when you interact with them. In other words, so stay in character, sustain in your energy, stay in character, regardless of how they are interacting with you. Again, coming up, regardless of their vibration, regardless of their state, emotional state when you interact with them, they're saying you have everything you need to stay spiritually grounded. And so it's like, listen, don't absorb, don't get caught up, don't make it yours. It's not your responsibility. It's not something you need to own. Just hear it and let it flow, okay? You don't have to accept any of it, but just hear and let it flow, okay? While this person is having different emotions, they'll be communicating to you about maybe some of their experiences. In other words, what's coming through is a law of attraction card that came out, I believe, in yesterday's download, talking about you can't get sick enough to make sick people healthy, or poor enough to make the poor people rich. In other words, you'll be doing the best as you maintain your emotional positioning, as you maintain your position of awareness, and you stay in character as you interact with this person. So it's not water hyacinth. I don't know what hyacinth is all about, but again, the water energy, okay. But what it is Indian lotus. Okay, so what of these type is a water lily is Indian lotus. Indian lotus. Now that Indian is, I feel like the Indian lotus is triggering us back to the Buddha and the Dharma energy that we had here come up. The Buddha and the Dharma energy that came up already. So what they want you to do as you interact with this person, stay in your, remember that you are a spiritual leader. Conduct yourself accordingly. Okay. Now, third thing about water lily. Which French impressionist painter created a series of paintings of water lilies? Claude Monet. So somebody's name is Claude. Somebody's here is Monet. Somebody here loves Monet. Somebody here, you're very much like a, They're saying the way you maneuver in this experience from your place of stability in your own emotional state and your own character is like a priceless work of art. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. So what is going to evolve in this experience? What's the next phase for this experience? Let's see what we have. The next phase for this experience, please and thank you. From the tarot, what's the next phase for this experience? What do we have? Okay. Now, I have 3 cards that came out. We have the Hermit. So in this experience, there's going to be soul searching done, in introspection, self-awareness, asking yourself, how do you really feel about something? And the Empress and the Page of Cups. So in this experience, somebody is going to be saying, you know what? How can I... First off, there is interest here and there is love here. There is the energy of leveling up in love. There's the energy of somebody here really going to still be feeling like connecting to you long term is what I feel. So the Hermit card, clarify, why is the Hermit card here, please and thank you? I was expecting 9 cards. We now have 11. So 9 and 11 coming through. 9/11, we know that was a very important date in the history of the United States and even the world with the whole Twin Tower thing. For somebody, there's going to be a big healing that happens in their life surrounding events about the Twin Tower. They actually lost somebody in the Twin Tower. If you lost somebody in the Twin Tower, there's something in this experience that's going to help give you enlightenment and lighten your load, lighten the weight of your heart about that, okay? That's one thing. Okay, the other thing that I'm getting in 9/11 is spiritual guidance and awakening happening here. Okay, so why is the Hermit here? Oh, somebody's going to go into this person having found the light, having found this level of awareness of their self, is going to begin to shine the light to hold the path for others to find the light as well. I see that both of you will shine a light for one another in this, okay? Maybe for some of you, I'm even seeing that this person, after this interaction with you, they're going to be guided to go along on their journey because you were just one stop along the way. They're not meant to stay, okay? But let's clarify this Hermit energy. Whoa, this is a world landmark. Where is that, guys? Anybody know? It's the Sydney Opera House. So, true or false? Despite its name, opera has never been performed at the Sydney Opera House. Fucking false. Opera is regularly scheduled along with performances from all the arts. So what I'm getting is, again, this person is going to sing their ass off. In other words, their mouth going to be open. Their mouth was open when they were dealing with the vampire energy. Their mouth was open when they were dealing with somebody who was deceptive. Their mouth was always open. So this person, their mouth going to be open. So for you, this is about you being a spiritual leader. And you know what a leader is? A leader is somebody who inspires others to step up and be leaders themselves. A teacher is somebody who gives the other person the wisdom so that they themselves can be a teacher. And healer, if you're a healer, you know what? And you ain't teaching them how to heal yourself, you ain't a fucking healer. Healer, heal thyself. A healer is going to give another person the information, the guidance, so that they can begin to heal themselves. So self-healing coming through as well. Now, which building was officially opened? The building was officially opened by Queen Elizabeth II in which year? Was it 1973? Yes. 1983? No. 1993? No. 1973. Something about 1973. And I'm hearing harmonic convergence. So I don't know. I'm sure, I feel like that's not the year that it happened. Something, though, about 1973. I wasn't even born in 1973. I was born in 78. So you 5 years older than me. If you were born in 73, okay. I'm not getting shit else about that. I heard, okay, I got one more thing. As soon as I said I got one more thing. Somebody's favorite car is a 1973 Mustang. Oh, God. Okay. Well, what was the nationality of Jorn Utzon, the architect who designed it? His nationality was Danish. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything. I feel like the main message off of this card is definitely that this person is going to talk about what they done learned about. Okay, this person going to spread the wisdom. They're going to spread whatever information they gather from you. They're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it. They're going to put it out there. Okay, clarifying the Page of Cups and what's unfolding in this experience. Okay, so there's a teaching and learning happening. There's inspiring somebody to be a leader. And now we have, this is a car model. What is it? It's a Mini. Oh, I should have showed it this way. It's a Mini. So let's see, what are the fun facts about this? Truth or false? In 1969 movie, The Italian Job, Minis are used as getaway cars. True. The cars were always also used as getaways in the movie's 2003 remake. Okay. Minis are tiny fucking cars. Okay. So Page of Cups. All right. With the Minis. Used as getaway cars. So this person, because of what they're learning about the truth, about their emotions, about emotional energy, about spirituality, is going to help them make a getaway. Okay. Second one. Which company was never associated with a Mini? It's not Austin. It's not Morris. It is Healy. So again, something about healing. Now, it says healing was never associated with a Mini. So what I'm getting with that is this person is going to learn that you can't heal if you run from your problems. That's what I got here. In this connection, I feel like you won't be running away from it because you'll be doing the healing work. Okay. The third point. In 2001, a redesign of the Mini was released. It's known as the new Mini. Name its parent auto company, BMW. So the initials BMW are coming in important for somebody. Somebody drives a BMW. Somebody's dream car is a BMW. Something about the BMW coming through. Okay. Let's clarify why the Empress is showing up in the outcome of this energy. Empress for me is, first off, that's Taurus Libra energy, but it's also mother energy. It's nurturing. It's creative. It's fertile. It is birthing a new life after pain. It's the pain of childbirth to bring something new to life. It is success. It is wealth. It is abundance. It is beauty. It is good food. It is good sex. It is good loving. It is commitment. It is the divine feminine energy. Somebody in this connection, you're going to be embracing a divine feminine energy. Okay. Ooh, the elephant came through. Now that's fucking interesting because last night, you guys, I pulled out a deck of cards. And do you remember that the elephant card was stuck up in the middle and it was talking about the wisdom? Okay. So there's going to be wisdom coming in here. Now, the first, true or false, there are white or albino elephants. True. White albino elephants. Okay, so the color white and the albino energy is giving me pure, positive, white light energy of love. Because the planetary association of the Empress is Venus. So somebody here, they will be developing their white light energy. Okay. This connection is meant to help you both to embrace the divine feminine. Okay. So there's going to be channeling in this. There's going to be spiritual evolution in this, a refining process that's happening here. Okay. And because you could be, so it's like you're nurturing that in this person. You're going to be teaching this person a lot about spirituality and about their power, about their light, about their dark, you know, because without the dark, there is no light, etc. And neither one without the other. Okay. Second thing, elephants are sometimes called pachyderms. What does pachyderm mean? It doesn't mean big ear. It doesn't mean heavy animal. What it does mean is thick skin. So what's going to happen? This person going to be so much in their value and their worth that they going to have a fucking thick skin. Other people's words and bullshit ain't going to affect them like before. They got a thick skin. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking awesome. The third thing, name the two species of elephants, African and Asian. Somebody here has African and Asian roots. You a mixed race, baby, and you African and Asian in your ethnicity. Okay, something about Africa and Asian, but honey, the point of it is there are two people here who will have conversations about enlightenment, and it's going to help somebody get so grounded in their self-love that they will now be thick-skinned against all the outside bullshit. Okay, what's at the bottom of our main deck here at this point? The Seven of Swords. This has all been part of the divine plan. Okay, anywhere where somebody has been lying to themselves, didn't have the factual knowledge, that's where the question came up, so the truth could be discerned. We're going to pull our postcard from Spirit, and this will be our final message. If you sent the donation for your personal mini reading, let me know right now in the comments where I can find your donation and put your question up. If not, this will be our last message. If you want a video like this for you, if you want a TikTok tarot or whatever, now's the time to go get that. Take 50% off the price. Send me that. We're going to get your stuff done right away. What do we have for you? Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are far more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill: receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. So in this experience, you will receive, okay? It's not about a tit for tat. I feel like a lot of this is teaching somebody about overgiving. I also see that there is so much support here for you, and the universe is going to return everything that you have done. So open your hands to receive. Okay, this is what I have for you today, and it looks like we're complete. So with all that being said and done, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.